Today I'm going to do a flip through of Amiga Format magazine once again. This time the issue September 1991, because it's got like a deluxe paint special exclusive on it. Do check out PCBWay. They do high quality custom PCBs, single and double sided, as well as both surface mounted and through hole assembly. I'm actually thinking about getting our SidBox 5 assembled with them once we've finished our PCB design, as well as some of my future projects. They have a very fast delivery service, so you will get your PCB delivered to you in no time. Let's begin. See what was going on. September 1981? Yeah, it was. Actually, this was close to that the other one, the arcade classics one. Ooh, some interesting things here. Megalomania. This time I will mention it. Somebody mentioned that, oh, you skipped Megalomania. Truth is, with regards to Megalomania, the game, is it looks good, and I remember seeing it on a cover disc. But I've never actually played it. Magic Pockets, that was big at that time, you can tell. Noise Tracker. This was before Pro Tracker. Noise Tracker turned to Pro. God, I remember Noise Tracker. Anyway, I was saying with Megalomania. That's actually, I'll talk more about it when we go on the page. So there we go. The new ham supporting Deluxe Paint 4 will do more than turn a few heads. I remember Deluxe Paint 4 when I first saw it. It was on a red disc. And this is that poster which my brother had, the Guts poster. The new Amiga 500 bundle, the strongest ever. Cartoon Classics? Really? I thought the strongest bundle was the Batman bag. I know Cartoon Classics was big, but I thought the Batman bag was the one which actually saved Commodore UK. You know. What is this? Oh, Captain Planet. Okay. Well, I haven't seen it before, so I wouldn't know. Worth trying, just to kind of see what it's about. Amiga format to organize the biggest event of the year. Okay, cool. Amiga format and Commodore combined to create the show of the year. I wish I'd got to see that. Games creator seeks adventure fans with a vision. It looks nice. Is it me, or does this just look like a Maxter hard drive? I bought some Maxter hard drives, the external ones. I still have them. I still have one of them at least. And the casing and everything just looks exactly like this thing here. Let's see what was available around then. Amos. Shadow of the Beast 2. We actually had the Shadow of the Beast 2 box, like fully boxed, with a t-shirt with the whole freaking lot. I wish we still had it. I mean, actually I still have the t-shirt somewhere. It's shaped like my brother now because he's worn it all his life. So it doesn't really fit me well, but yeah, we have that. We had the discs, but we don't have the box or the discs or anything anymore. Wish we did. Don't know what the freak happened to those. Hybris. Still need to do nostalgia time on that. James Pond. Have I done? I don't think I've done a nostalgia time on that. Virus. I remember playing this game. It's basically, you're like this little ship thing which goes around the Amiga motherboard, that is. It's like a thingy, and you're just going around it, just firing these things, which are apparently viruses. But I remember when playing this virus, it felt like it was just going on and on and on and on, and I just was like, okay, all I'm doing is going around shooting freaking things. When's the next level gonna happen? Do you know what I mean? That's what my thought process was back then. And I was just like, okay, maybe I'll give it another go in recent times and see if I can make more sense of it. Oh, I had this Quick Shot Maverick joystick. It's like an arcade style thing. The Maverick one. It's really good. Quick Shot 138F Maverick. This is really good. Actually, the Maverick. Even though it was like... It's so weird. I've noticed this myself, actually. When you're using an arcade style joystick, and let's say for example you're right-handed, right? You're using an arcade style joystick, you can use the stick on your left hand and the buttons on the right. But if you try and use a joystick, as in a zip stick or something, and the button on the right, it doesn't feel right until you switch. So it feels right on a joystick, a zip stick or something, or a Competition Pro, whatever. But it doesn't feel right on this. It's weird. I've only just recently noticed that. The same with the joypad. Because it probably feels more like a joypad. So there's a very strange thing going on there. Notice this. It's like on all the joypads, the D-pad or the control pad is on the left. But on the joystick you use it on the right. That's kind of interesting. Merlin. I'm sure he wasn't even born then. So there was no Finding Nemo. Oh god, bad joke. I'm sorry. Deluxe Paint 4. The full guide to creating your own ham pictures and animations is on page 26. Ooh. Even though I know how to do it, I've been creating animation pictures. It's still nice to see. Gold. The mark of a winner. US Gold. Why have I heard US Gold games have got a bad rap? Other US Gold thingy. I don't know why. And maybe because I just knew somebody who really couldn't stand US Gold. But I told him that, oh, but Another World is US Gold. So, would you say to that? That's one of my favorite games. But there seems to be some good Secret of Monkey Island. I mean, it's not something that I'm into playing, it's something that I'd watch somebody else play. I'd very happily watch somebody else play this, you know, or play along with somebody, or something like this. So if it's the US Gold case, good. So I don't know what's the thingy why US Gold have got a bad rap. This is Deluxe Paint 4. After previews galore in the computer press, Amiga Format can now bring you a full review of the long-awaited update to the highly successful Deluxe Paint series. Matt Evans sharpens his bitmap pencil and gets his digital paintbrush ready to start creating some ham masterpieces. Deluxe Paint IV4. Ham sandwich. The main feature that the previous versions of Deluxe Paint lacked was ham option. Deluxe Paint 4 features hand painting and animation with a range of new tools to make use of the 4096 colors. If I remember, the first Deluxe Paint I used was Deluxe Paint 2. My goodness. I think I have the original disc to that somewhere still, and the manual. Got the manual to Deluxe Paint 3, I think it is. Getting into ham animation. Actually, I wouldn't mind doing that. Because I've never actually dabbled with other than actually viewing ham images. I've never dabbled with ham, as in like created anything with ham or anything like this. So it'd be nice to create a ham animation, and I like the look of this. Reminds me of that Avenged Mega Demo, which I'm always talking about. I'm always mentioning. How to play Magic Pockets. I don't think you need to show me how to do that, because I know very well how to do that. Or maybe I've forgotten because I haven't played it since goodness knows when. So, a standard pack 1. What you get with it? You get an Amiga 500, computer, Fly the Intruder, The Simpsons, Captain Planet, Lemmings, Microswitch joystick. Nice, it's always good. Tailored dust cover, mouse mat. Plus 10 more great games. Dare to Storm, Dungeon Quest, Emotion, Grand Monster Slam RVF Honda, Deluxe Paint 3 with animation, Driving Force, Pipe Mania, Rock and Roll, Squeak, and Tower of Babel. You get quite a few things. I mean, 400 sounds is kind of right for the fine. Monitors, 249. They were really good though, these monitors. Stereo color monitor. Ordering made easy. Printers. Ribbons. What was this now? More speed, more memory. Oh, it's the Protar. Yeah, actually, the last time I was just like... I wasn't poo-pooing this. I was just saying that, you know, more speed, more memory. And I was just like, that's not memory, that's not blah blah. But this actually is memory. Onboard RAM. I should have just read the next line. It says, onboard RAM option up to 8 megabytes. So it's like it's a whole freaking upgrade. And the modern equivalent to this, which is kind of cool, is the AK 500, which, you know, it comes with that the board plus the 2 CF card holders, and also it comes with the what do you call it? Thingy, the slot for any 1200 Amiga 1200 accelerators. Like for example, if you wanted to connect the AK 1233N to it, you can do that, and you can connect it to an Amiga 500, and that's actually that's really cool. I find that, but the only problem is that you just have a big mess at the side of your Amiga 500. That's the only problem with this. You have to have a lot of desk space. They needed to be like a cover like this. I would have been really cool if they made covers like this for them, rather than having everything just bare. Robin Hood reminds me of the way the game is set out. Reminds me of Populous. I need to play Populous again. It's been a while since I have to. Ooh, the sun is getting brighter. Rodland. A Rainbow Islands beater. Can't Storm's cute coin app really take the top spot? So cute, it'll make you ill, boasts the press release, which may not sound like a compliment, but it is. What's more, it stands every chance of being true. Ever since they finished Swiv, the Storm crew have been undergoing lessons in being cute, as they try to convert the Jaleco coin-up classic on the Amiga. The tale of everyday fairy folk who are on a mission to save their mom, who went and got herself kidnapped by a passing eagle. The trail leads them to a tower filled with platforms, flowers, ladders, monsters, and the kids must dart up ladders to reach the platforms to collect the flowers and avoid the beasts. As with all cute heroes, Tam and Rit have a special power in rudders. It is the ability to create a temporary ladder to any platform. It's a really nice game. Oh my goodness. When this came out, I was on it for ages. Computer Amiga 500 price crush. $299. Wow, that's like an entire 100 off the cheapest pack. So what'd you get with this thing? Includes 512K keyboard, built-in, okay, disk drive. That just goes without saying. Latest UK spec, extra 1.3 machine, workbench 1 with extras, Amiga Basic, 4096 colors, digital stereo sound, speech synthesizer, notepad with word mouse, TV, might all the leads to connect to your TV. So it's basically like a half meg Amiga. I wonder how much a half meg upgrade is cost. Because, you know, if it makes you freaking go back to thingy, 399, what the frick's the point? Thunderhawk screenplay. Megalomania, there we go. Let's have a look. Because I want to have a go at this. It looks like Populous and has the tactical edge of Powermonger. Powermonger is another game I've always seen in the disc box, but I've never actually picked it up and put it in the drive. So let's have a look. This is Powermonger. Is it trying to beat the gods at their own game, or is it similarly just skin deep? But is the similarity just skin deep? Official influence is okay, and the military muscle will do, but true megalomaniacs just lust after absolute power. Megalomania focuses on the grim pursuit, but with a smile on its face, with its tongue firmly in the cheek. Have sensible software managed to crack it and create a strategy game? That's amusing, or are the laughs being used to disguise lightweight gameplay? Of cabbages and kings. Oh, this just reminded me of another game. This is another game called Baldies. What's, Oh, I vaguely remember this. I've never played it. But I remember seeing it. I remember seeing like graphics like this on Baldies. That's a huge thingy on Megalomania. I need to actually read this through later on. I'll be here ages if I read every single thing. The stuff which I want to read, I actually want to read it. It'll be there. I'll be there for ages, and this will be a huge video if I continue doing that. These are the faces I was talking about last time. Jimmy White Snooker, Jimmy White Snooker, and also AM Pool, Archer McLean's Pool. Who's this by? Is this Archer McLean's by AM? What's this? Welcome to Pact. They both look the same. Atomino. I remember my friend Wayne saying that he played this on the. It came on a cover disc, and he played this on. It was the cover disc which had. Was it Llamatron? I think it was Llamatron. Either Llamatron or Revenge of the Mutant Camels. I think it was Llamatron cover disc. He played it on the Atari ST, on that, because I remember having the exact same cover disc for the Amiga. And I saw Atomino, and I tried playing it, but I just didn't understand back then, you know, what I was supposed to do and whatever. Just recently I saw Wayne bring his Atari ST around, and he connected it to one of my screens, and I watched him play it, and he was just like going around doing, he just knew what he was doing. I was just like, how the freak did you do that? 'Cause I don't know. It seems interesting, but quite like you gotta be clued up on atoms and stuff. Which Wayne, of course, is. Virtual Worlds was this. 3D game collection. Pirate Fist of the Space Mutants. I've done a nostalgia time on this like ages ago. I think it needs a revisit. I love Llamatron. You know, the game. It's like, I like the transition sound. It sounds so like quirky. I really like that. But the game itself is like, you know, obviously it's a clone of Robotron. But Llamatron will always be the best one. What is this? Sliders. Sliders. It's very Marble Madness-esque. Use the force. Sliders. Axel mail order. Sorry, mail order. Everything's freaking Axel now. Battle chess too. Chinese chess. What's the difference? Well, I guess that's the difference then, isn't it? This fellow here in the center looking very pleased with himself and got his cannon out. So is that the difference with Chinese chess? Freaking joysticks. These look interesting. Very visual, nice visual looking games. Swap. What is this? Puzzle games come and puzzle games go, but if you make a real mark. Quickjoy. Quickjoy joysticks. That looks nice with a clear thing. And that's the one which my brother had, the same one here. This Jet Fighter 6 micro switches. I mean, it's got a lot of features, but it, as I said, it breaks easy. I played on this one, these SV119 Junior Twin Fire buttons. I think it was this one. It looked like this one anyway. There's definitely a quick shot one, like a cheapy one. I think it was this. It was so bad. just feels stiff. Maybe it's because I'm so used to the thingy. What's this phrase? Zipstick. Forgetting words today. Frenetic. Mankind is making yet another last land in the latest vertically scrolling shoot 'em up. Frenetic may be frantic, but is it fun or simply forgettable? This one here. Never heard of this. I mean, the graphics look nice. Just never heard of it. Why we insist on viewing ourselves as the center of the universe. Yeah, I often ask that too. The human race is quite egotistic. Thinks it's the only thing out there. True though. Some may say our perception is a bit bald, but for Amiga users this perfectly describes where we fit in the image processing world. They like using these freaking thingies, don't they? Normally I'm really not into golf. It's just like I cannot, I'm just not into it. It's not my thing. But that golf game, Planet Golf, which I played on the Commodore 64, that was really good. It's actually fun. It's a recent game which I bought. I've done the thingy on it, what you call it, gameplay on it here. If you wish to check it out, it was actually very good. New Zealand story. I love that game. Childhood game. Same with Bubble Bubble. And of course Batman. But the Axis Chemical Factory music stuck in my head now. God, we could do with the stuff these days. These spares, these chips, and these discs. How we would love them. Ooh, nice. Need more tea. أحتاج مزيد من الشاي. Go. I'm happy. So is this the... No, where's my Logic 3 mice that I used to have? I used to always want a trackable. I guess the Logic 3 mice are a little later. 2 megabytes RAM card. It's a bit more than a card, sweetie. Yeah, I'd call it a RAM board. That's bad. More like it. Step forward into the world of micro-D. What is this? A sample. A sound that has been loaded onto a computer and is represented by numbers, digital rather than noises, analog. Sampler. Usually a small cartridge of really basic stuff. Ooh, this looks nice. Quartet. Looks beautiful. Look at that. Colors. What I started off with was the Aegis, whatever it's called. Audio Master 4. Loved that program. I used to mess around with it so much for hours. This was before I messed around with trackers. Goodness, it's like first year of high school when I started messing around with Audio Master. Coming soon, man. So I guess Space Mutants was coming soon. God vs. Space Mutants. Play it again, man. Yeah, loud and clear. She's telling me. The story of Amos starts in September 1988 with the launch of a game creation system called STOS, the Atari ST, created by French software developer Joysticks and published by Mandarin. It gave a parallel version of control over the Atari ST hardware and solid like hot tuna. Joysticks had no plans for Joysticks. Because I remember Francois Leon. I remember I've spoken to the guy who came up with Amos, and I remember him saying that he came up with STOS first, and he's really a nice guy actually. He's really cool. Francois Leon, very pleasant guy. Amiga version. Whose success of STOS convinced Mandarin it would be a good idea. Chris Payne, the man in charge of the project, soon realized that the Amiga version could go an awful lot further. If it used the Amiga to the full. So programmer Francois Leonet, yeah, he is. One of the Joysticks team was set to tinkering and became a convert to the Amiga almost overnight. Since that day, Francois has concentrated his efforts on putting all the power of the Amiga hardware under Amos control. So STOS, STOS, Amiga OS, Amos. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. So it started off as STOS and then ended up as Amos. That's nice. And yeah, Francois Leonet, as I said, really nice guy, very present. So as I said, Francois Leonet, very pleasant guy. It's like nice. It's really nice talking to him actually. When Amos was released, the most ambitious aim was the addition of a 3D games programming system for it. Now finally, the ambition has been realized. I'm dyslexic, yeah? Give me a break. Where's it gone? Realized. If you've ever wanted to create your own 3D worlds, this is your big chance. Jason Halborn shows you the way. And Penpal, I remember that we used to have that, and I also used to use kind words. Another one. It was on the disc with the purple stickers on it. Kind words, design words. I have to say, these older, these older issues of Amiga format, very generous. I mean, I've been here for ages. I've been enjoying this just to flip through. I mean, imagine what it'd be like. I mean, I've been here for like about 30 minutes or something, and just halfway through. And imagine what the actual, so much content to read. Keep you busy for a month, that's for sure. Mega Value game specs. Mega Value. Arcade Classics. What is this Arcade Classics? An amazing pack full of nostalgic arcade games, including Space Invaders, Asteroids, Pac-Man, Missile Command, Breakout, and Kiz. Oh, this is that freaking Arcade Classics cover disc thing, Why is it £10? Because I can see the tiny diddly little screenshot there. That's Amoeba Invaders. So isn't it not officially called... Unless this is something else. This is actually Space Invaders. I'm gonna have a look at this. If the if there's like an Arcade Classics... Because I thought these were PD games. Because they came on the cover disc. Here, let me freaking show it. This one. Hold on. This one here. The cover disc, I did the actual flip through. I've already done it. But yeah, this is the cover disc. So I'm thinking this is... So what I can see from this silly little screenshot here is that it actually looks like Amoeba Invaders. So why is that £10? I thought it was freaking PD. Anyway. This one is the cover disc for this one here. As you can see here, I'm a cover disc collector. Same with my friend Scott, or Retro Hawk. What is this stuff? Must paint. Gonna take that out without chipping my nail. Anyway, as you can see, I collect cover discs, as does my friend Scott or Retrohawk. And when we get like a huge batch of cover discs, we do what we used to do when we were kids. You know, we get the doubles, and we send each other the doubles. You know, and then I send him all the doubles I have, and he sends me all the doubles he has, and we just like, you know, it's kind of cool doing that. Here we are again, more peripherals, and here we are again, the gorgeous action replay. Makes me happy seeing this, the action replay. It meant so much to me in my life. But I won this Data Electronics sampler. It just looks really cool. I like it. Gotta have this on this MIDI master. I still have it from back in the day. Found it in the attic. Still works, still perfect, still use it for my sound tracker stuff. RGB color splitter, that's interesting. Data Electronics did some pretty cool stuff. So they did the action replay, they did this RGB color splitter. You know, they did stuff which not everyone does. I like unique stuff like this. One of my favorite companies back then, if they do stuff like that. From back then, I mean. These are the GVPs. Kind of cool. More joysticks. Very weird looking there. I've never seen the joystick so freaking odd looking. Looks like someone's just glued a stick to a whoopee cushion. And I don't think I'd like to play on this. This is actually nice. At first I didn't like the speed king thing, but I've got one. And actually not bad. But this would do my head in. This holding it like that and then you know, enjoying the stick. That's what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant like, you know, using it. 512k without clock. Oh, that was asking earlier on. 512k expansion without clock. With clock, £30. Okay, that's not so bad. Not for back then. Vista Pro. Oh, I saw the cover disc to this always. Looks interesting. Reminds me of Minecraft somehow. The mesa biome in Minecraft. I like Minecraft. Actually, I love Minecraft. It's like Lego, but virtual Lego. With an interesting twist. Amiga Power. I get myself one of these Amiga Power magazines. I want to do a flip through on all the different magazines they had out there. What's Math Evans doing now? Oh, Techno Sound Turbo! Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have this. But I never used the, I never actually used the Techno Sound Turbo software itself. I probably saw it once or twice. And I remember this screen from way back. But I used Audio Master 4. I much preferred that. There's something nice about this. Mac to DOS. What is this? DOS to DOS. Turbosoft. PD update. What's this? PD is cheap while levels. Okay, we know what PD is. Amigoids. So it just seems like another Asteroids clone. Render PDL. Bite back. So many just like easily available just by games. It's kind of cool. Amiga PD. PD demo zone. I must admit, I've never. But then again, aren't all demos PD? That's a good point because you don't pay for demos. Just acquire them. I was just gonna say, you know, I must admit I've never tried. I was gonna say here, I must admit I've never tried PD demos, but
there's a thought process happening. I promise there is one. That, you know, it's like... So I thought, you know, instantly I thought, hold on, all freaking demos are PD. See, they make you think.
If you ever have an Amiga, you need this. Get the most out of your Amiga. Oh, these are those books on there. I've never seen a spiral bound one. I've got the sampler, not sampler, the music maker one, the sound one. It's a really nice book. Let's see if I can get hold of the other ones. Amiga advice. Magic Pockets. Guess what was popular in this era, early 90s? All formats computer fair. Oh, I'd have loved to go. I would have loved to have gone to a computer fair back then, dealing with Amiga and so forth. I'd love that. Mammoth half meg upgraded. Why is it Mammoth for? It's only half meg. I've seen more Mammoth stuff in these. Oh, it's our friend again. This muscle building freaking goes on about. I went through it all. It just says so much without saying freak all. It's like word salad or something. End of the magazine. Very nice one, actually. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks so much for your likes, your shares. Do leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my other videos and do subscribe for more. For now, I will say adios.